Instead of looking at an external circumstance and feeling like, oh, that's separate from me and I have no power or control over it. Oh, that circumstance is part of me. Why don't I embrace it and maybe alchemize it or shift it or delete it or brighten it to my liking? Why not? What am I choosing inside of me? Like, forget the outside. Don't even look at it. Just go within and be like, what am I choosing for me? I'm not feeling like anything is really, truly unexpected anymore because I'm able to see, oh, I see how I created that. Even though maybe it was unconscious or it was like, I didn't realize I was creating it. You're the source, you're God. So I think being in that God identity, you're not going to be swayed by circumstances. You're going to be accepting of everything, accepting of everyone, and you're not going to let it taint you, taint your emotions or your perception or anything. It's like being unbothered, being completely unbothered no matter what, and recognizing fear isn't real. I've also been noticing recently, I've been seeing so clearly, consistently, every little fear I've had the past month or two, nothing came of it. Every single one. So I'm teaching myself and rewiring my belief system to be on board with this. Fear is not real. Fears have no foundation. They have no substance. They're just a choice. And I notice when I step away from the fear and I start taking a step in the direction of trust and a feeling of like everything is okay, everything will work out for me, everything is good, I can relax. Not only do I feel immediately better, but I see my external environment portray that to me, reflect it back to me. Everything's a reflection. So if everything's a reflection, then I need to quit looking outside of me and I need to look inside of me and I need to really get clear. What am I choosing to believe? Which side am I on? Am I on the side of this isn't going to work out? Or am I on the side of everything's good? I can relax. All is well. So whichever side you choose, you perpetuate. That permeates outward. So it's really good to know this because instead of looking at an external circumstance and feeling like, oh, that's separate from me and I have no power or control over it. Oh, that circumstance is part of me. Why don't I embrace it and maybe alchemize it or shift it or delete it or brighten it to my liking? Why not? It's not even a question of I deserve it. I choose it because I'm God. Why wouldn't I? This is all just a fun little game that we're playing, being in this earth reality, and we're just dreaming. So everything is okay. And it's all an illusion. It's all just empty space. So when I lean into this feeling of trust, especially when it comes to another person that maybe you feel like, oh, this outcome is in this other person's hands, I can't do much. When I start to just embody this higher frequency, everything's okay and I do have power and what am I choosing? Everything softens and I even perceive the other person as I trust them. Whereas before I was maybe fearing them, fearing what they would do, depending on whatever situation it is. But now I feel like this sense of trust and appreciation and well-being and relaxation. Oh, I can breathe. But the biggest, coolest thing is like I'm doing this. So it's not like some force outside of me is creating my destiny or like creating my fate for me, or like there's no sense of like, oh, maybe this is happening and the universe is like doing something or whatever. Like, I just don't think that's the case anymore. It's like, no, I'm choosing this. Even being in a fear mentality is a choice. So when you're in a fear mentality, you're going to see that reflected back to you in your external circumstances because they're just reflecting you. They're like mirroring you. So again, it's just coming back to that awareness and being like, what am I choosing inside of me? Like, forget the outside. Don't even look at it. Just go within and be like, what am I choosing for me? Because what I choose for me is what goes, period. Like, that's what goes for like the universe. So like, that's gonna like ricochet out into the world. So what do I want to see reflected back? And then, you know, how do I need to feel? Like, what energy do I need to embody? And I'm also just like stepping back from the external circumstances lately. So I used to be pretty fixated on like everything that was going on in my life and kind of keeping tabs on everything and just like almost doing an audit all the time of like, okay, this is going well, this isn't going well, this is going well, like and then like whatever wasn't going well, just like focusing on like fixing it. And I'm kind of just stepping back from all that. And I don't know if I'm just identifying less with being a person or being this body that I've chosen, but I mean, I am identifying with the person that I am for sure, but like, I think it's just softened. There seems to be a bit of like a spaciousness there now, where it's almost like there's this little bit of a gap between like me and this person. And it's kind of nice because I'm feeling a little bit removed, a little bit, just like a bit detached, and just a small amount, but it's enough to give me a little bit of like looseness and like wiggle room to kind of step back. So I just feel a little bit less like every little thing is like so important. I almost feel like I've almost lessened the importance of things that previously were just like of ultimate importance to me in my life, and I'm feeling more of like this homogenous type of energy or like viewpoint where I'm seeing more of like this balanced equanimity. It's almost like I'm, for instance, like looking at like my job, like Heather's job. I'm kind of looking at it as like Heather's job. So, or like Heather's job. I'm not really looking at it like, oh, my job. Or like relationships. I'm like, well, those are Heather's relationships. Like, yeah, I'm playing the role of Heather on this earth, but like, I guess I just am not as like 1,000% identifying with Heather like as I was before. Like, I think in the past I was like, this is all I am. I'm just Heather and this is everything. So every little thing in Heather's life was like everything to me, you know, because it's like, that's all I am. That's all I have. And now it's like, oh no, like, so now it's this feeling of like, oh no, like I have and I am so much more than that. And it's really like reassuring because when like things shift unexpectedly, you can like really have like that higher perspective in a way, or like at least just have a little bit of detachment. So you're not feeling like fearful. And then also like I am having more of an awareness because I think I have a higher view now. So I have this like greater awareness of like when things happen, I'm not feeling like anything is really truly unexpected anymore because I'm able to like see, oh, I see how I created that. even though maybe it was unconscious, or it was like I didn't realize I was creating it at the time, and then like now I'm like, oh yeah, I did create that. So I'm having that like better consciousness of things. Like I'm seeing it so clearly. Like when something doesn't go well, I can see how I created that. It's not like it came out of the blue. And then likewise, when something is like goes really well and I feel, you know, super happy about it, I can likewise see how I created that. Like I can pinpoint prior to that how I shifted my energy, and you know, that was the resulting reflection to me. So yeah, this is really like a huge thing for me anyway, because yeah, I think gone are the days of like feeling like life is just happening and feeling like confused and feeling like anything can happen at any moment, and sort of being like on edge a little bit, or just hyper vigilant in a way, like kind of like always trying to prepare for the unexpected. And yeah, I guess just I've shifted my focus. Like my focus is now like I'm just sitting back more and just observing, and yeah, taking charge, like taking the reins of like my own energy. And like the biggest shift is like the biggest transition is like going from focusing on external things to like my internal energy and my internal environment. Like it's all about like how am I feeling in this moment. So that's really everything.